What is up, Dace-tacular Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Dace Man Show, 149 to be exact. And more importantly, we are coming to you live on MixLR as well as Twitch. That's right, baby. We are on Twitch tonight. And joining me as always from down the road, the bird known as Gibby.
Well, old chaps, we got ourselves a show to do.
And joining from down the hallway, Frank the Tank.
That's Gimpass to you.
Oh, Gimpass. I'm sorry. I forgot you got renamed.
I don't know where I fall on that. But hello! Welcome. And what do you mean we're on Twitch? I don't like surprises.
We are live on Twitch. We are broadcasting simultaneously. And I'll explain in just a little minute.
Oh.
But we got to kick over to our political broadcast analyst, Nicholas Andrew. Hi, hello, sir. How are you?
Words, they cannot describe my enthusiasm and excitement for being on the show. Such euphoria. Very good day.
Well, that's good to hear.
I think. That sounded positive.
And obviously, I've surprised about 50% of this podcast because something we haven't done in the past and something we're doing now is if you go to Dace Man and Friends on twitch.tv, we are streaming the podcast for the first time ever. And you can see my little mug. You can see our ads to the side. And ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing the podcast live. Gibby's in the chat room. You could chat with us. So this is our way to chat to everybody that listens to the show. Because I don't get MixLR's chat.
I don't get it either. It's so weird. Just like your face. Why do you have glasses on?
These are my podcasting glasses. Deal with it.
And you're definitely on a delay again. But whatever, we're all good. Don't worry about it.
You should be listening to me live. You shouldn't be watching the video of the podcast.
I'm just looking at the top
Guys,
piece.
I want to watch this. This Dace Man show guy's on. I want to watch him.
Exactly. He's
Shut up,
much
Gibby.
better than what we're doing right now.
Viewbot. He's definitely got a Viewbot going.
Look at the viewbot, man. Oh my god.
How do we invest in the Viewbot?
I would like to.
Yeah, we probably...
Because,
Apparently,
we
that's
could-
the way to go.
yeah, if you get a Viewbot, we get partnership real fucking quick.
What is the blank space next to you that has a big play button?
It just says play. There should be an image there.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
kind
it's
of, but it's got a big-ass play button over the top of the image.
What?
I can Snapchat it to you.
Yeah, do that. Because it should say our YouTube stuff.
Oh, it changed. Now I went to
okay.
Facebook.
Oh, I get it now. I'm hip. I'm with it. I understand technology.
I
Wow.
don't. I'm just here.
How many people are watching?
Offline.
Wait a minute. Are they all Dan Raup? Did we
What?
kick him off the show?
I already made these cards, and I'm not going to redo them.
Offline.
Not going to redo them.
Alright, we're good to go.
Still says offline.
If you want to make a new title card for Facebook, you could do it. You're going to get mad at the Twitch one, too. I'm just saying.
We need to cut a few people out of that image.
Yeah,
Do you-
like Frank. Why the hell is he in there?
Gotta move
Speaking
Gibby
of
to
cutting
the-
people out, no one mentioned that Tits is in here. And
Yeah,
how wonderful that is.
That, and she's supposed to do sports for
Yeah,
the second
supposed
week
to-
in a row.
We're supposed to do the first segment.
She gets an assignment and bails.
Hold on, guys. I have to do something.
What
guys,
a bitch.
I like how you said that. That was great. Oh, I gotta put my podcasting glasses back on.
My chicken shirt. I
What
want
chick?
one. I want
Did-
one.
Oh, you have it in my hand.
Yes.
I want one.
These are the ads. This is good
I want one.
knowledge to me. These are the ads that run during all our YouTube videos for the podcast.
I really.
So that goes to show that you guys have never watched an archive session.
No,
Nope.
I
live.
didn't know. No.
And two, I feel like you could use that image of me to sell a lot of things.
I could.
You're welcome.
The fact that I have
Those are,
Adobe Photoshop now, I could put anything in that hand, like
my,
a
my
dildo.
question was,
Yep.
was it a beer in that hand?
No, it was tater tots.
Potato, you wouldn't understand. Go to Iowa.
It-
Or the South.
I'm
Someone
just,
sure-
go
I'm
jump.
just gonna hope and pray it was a beer can, okay?
Go
It pr-
get a Taco John's.
It's pretty sure it's tater tots.
It's
Pretty
taco.
sure it
Go
has to be a beer. Otherwise, I'm
Somebody
going
out
to
there
look
knows-
down on Frank for the
Damn.
rest of my life.
They're definitely
They
tater
have
tots.
Taco Wands in Iowa?
Taco John's. It's
Taco Wands?
yeah, Jersey people wouldn't understand.
Oh, I
No.
understand, all right.
God damn it.
I'm,
Oh,
I'm
I
much more
understand.
cultured than you give me credit for.
I've seen it. I don't think I've ever eaten there.
See, well, you're halfway there.
Yeah. Or did I eat? I might have eaten there once. I don't remember. That was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, that's half a decade, man. That's way out of my scope.
We have a viewer. It's called Another Useless Bot.
Me?
We got a bot!
You get excited over so little things. It's great.
Oh, it's great.
Well, at least he's happy. You know?
Well, we get technically 5 viewers on Twitch. We have, I think, 4 viewers or listeners here on MixLR. We have broadened our horizons.
Woohoo! Up to double digits almost.
Lashley said she can't hear you.
She did?
Said, you can't hear Dace on here, so I have to switch back to the podcast.
Really? Oh.
Turn your volume up.
I turned the volume down so I can hear a reverb.
I had it muted.
Come
that was
on,
dumb.
dude! You screwed up already!
I did. I had myself muted, so...
Gibby, if you were listening to the live stream instead of the stupid podcast, you would have been fine.
Obviously, I screwed up.
You've been in there for 4 minutes, man. How did you not notice this?
I put it on mute so I didn't hear the same conversation twice.
Oh, you're the worst.
I am.
Well, on that note, since I tried to stall as long as I could to bring in the estrogen to do this segment, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for sports.
Sports. You follow sports?
Time to do the MLB standings because that's really all I know when it comes to sports. In the AL East, the Orioles are leading their division, 11 wins, 7 losses, followed by the Red Sox who are 10-9, the Blue Jays who are 10-11, Rays are 9-10, and the Yankees are dead last.
Yes.
8-10.
Right. We don't like them.
Yeah, sure.
Who likes them?
We both have seen the game in their stadium. Just saying.
Yeah. Go ahead. Next.
In the AL Central, the White Sox are leading their division. Mind blown. 14 wins, 6 losses. The Royals are 12-7. The Indians are 9-8. The Tigers are 9-9, and the Twins are 6-14.
6-14, huh?
The AL West.
Wow.
The Mariners are 10-9. The Rangers are 10-10. The Athletics are 10-10. The Angels of Anaheim are 9-11, and the Astros are 6-14. Over to the National League, where the National League East. The Nationals are leading their division 14-4. The Mets are 11 wins, 7 losses. The Phillies are 9-10, flirting with 500 almost every week, and somehow in the middle of the pack. Whatever. The Marlins are 7-11, and the Braves are 4-15.
Okay.
Bet you the Braves did not expect to have this shitty of a season.
Damn.
And real quick, shout out to Jose on Twitch and Ashley Mack who are listening live on Twitch. We are on Twitch.
Yay!
.tv/Dace Man and Friends, getting those cheap plugs in the middle of the thing as we move on to the NL Central, where the Cubs, yeah, I said the Cubs, they're 14, thank you, Frank, you got it.
Yay!
The Cubs are 14 wins, 5 losses, the Pirates are 11-9, the Cardinals are 10-9, the Reds are 9-11, and the Brewers are 8-11. And finally, in the NL West, the Dodgers are 12-8.
Really?
The Diamondbacks are 11-10. Giants are 10-11. Rockies are 9-10. The Padres are 7-13. In other sports news, Tom Brady. There is. Suspended for Deflategate, which makes me, as a human being,
pissed off that goddamn Trish got away with one.
Exactly. So that whole season should be played in protest.
Null and void.
And money should be refunded.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm the freaking commissioner,
Except her
goddammit.
cheating money.
Yeah,
Damn.
she needs to pay that back up, and that's probably why she's dodging tonight's show.
Damn right.
If I'm a betting man, that's why she's out.
What a bitch!
I think the federal court should rule that she has to play or have 4 game suspension too next year.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
should. Alright, I'm down with that.
And loses the first 2 round draft picks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She doesn't need those.
As the Sacco commissioner in our league, those are the rules. It is decided.
Decided.
And those will go to the last 2 people in the league.
Woo!
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Were you one of them, Gibby?
Hell no.
Oh. I was gonna say, if you're one of them, I get yours because you fucked me on my season.
From
No.
worst to first. Worst
I
to
was
first. Or at least
7th,
from
I
worst
think?
to like 5th or something.
Just saying, Ted Ginn Jr. You fucker.
I had a bad
Don't
year
start
last year.
him.
Told you not to
Yeah,
listen to him.
I thought it was a good choice, man.
Gibby's like second to last. Take his advice. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just go for the last placements. Last placements.
I'm gonna draft him next year as
Who?
one of 4 quarterbacks.
Alright, good. I'm
First
thinking-
round, first draft pick.
We should just hold the draft now. Fuck it.
Alright, let's do it.
We don't know who's playing. We don't know what teams they're going to be on. I got Sam Bradford.
Oh, I wanted him. Damn it.
I'm taking Brady because he's not going to serve a suspension. Call him.
Right?
Yeah,
Call him.
probably not. He's probably gonna just, go up the next level protesting and then gets away with another one.
And then we get another fucking in protest year. This is why I don't do fantasy sports.
Man, must be nice having a cute face, huh?
Who, me or
No,
Tom Brady?
I'm Brady, duh.
Tom Brady.
No, fair enough. But doing the segue with Sam Bradford, apparently that whiny little bitch wants out of Philadelphia
I don't blame him.
because he's being made to play for his job.
Pretty much.
He's not
So-
a shoe-in, so he's like, eh.
Well,
I-
it's not even a shoe-in or whatnot, because if they really use their first-round draft pick on a quarterback, he's going to play next year, train this guy, and then he's out. The chances
Makes
of him
sense.
actually keeping he's basically out. Because there's no way that they're going to give up as much as they gave up and not have them start the following year.
Mm.
True dat. True dat.
You said words that I agree with.
Like, I'm thinking what they're hoping is that Sam Bradford actually does somewhat decent this year so that they can get decent trade value out of him.
True
Again.
dat.
Words I agree with.
True dat.
But that's just me. Just me. I personally think the deal was bad because I think they gave up too much.
True dat.
Depends, I guess, what they can get for Bradford if he actually does well.
True dat.
You sound like an Iggy Azalea song.
True dat. True dat. True dat. True dat.
True that.
Right now, I care about both equally.
Yeah.
Season doesn't start for another 4 months. Who cares?
Good point. And the last bit of sports news, Skip Bayless, sports commentator, is now leaving ESPN at the end of August.
Skip what?
Bayless?
Skip a bunch of rocks?
Bayless will make his final appearance on First Take on the day after the NBA Finals conclude. ESPN sent a statement. He is expected to join Fox Sports, according to Deadspin.
Fox Sports.
And a little bit of, hooray in their face. The Phillies are up 2-1 on the Nationals, top of the fourth.
Oh, snap. So they're not going to be last place this year? Is that what I'm hearing?
They're baffling everybody. And Tyler from our softball team made a good point. They're like one really good free agent away from being a good team again. The pitching's there. We've got some hot prospects in the field that are learning their spot.
All right.
You get like a Bryce Harper or a Mike Trout.
I'm thinking their problem, though, I think they have good starting pitching. I don't trust their bullpen to save my life.
I'll pay
Neither do they. That's why their bullpen goes through like 8 people in one inning.
Yeah, but that's not you can't. You can't do that. Like, it's not gonna work.
I'll pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
struck
not
out.
underhand, you know.
I technically struck out like 4 people last night at softball. They didn't
The
count
effed
it,
up-
but they struck out.
The effed up thing though is he probably throw him in. He'll look like he can throw a mean fastball.
I do.
They'll swing so early.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
they
do,
would.
Strike!
I do look like I throw a mean fastball. Yep. Look at
I've
these
seen those
guns.
games where they go into the 16th, 17th inning and they put somebody in who just can't throw the ball that fast, and they're just so far
Jamie
out,
Moyer.
so far out in front of the ball. It's crazy.
You're talking about like the Jamie Moyer strategy.
Jamie Moyer is actually not. He was in the upper.
He was
80s.
throwing 85
Yeah.
mile per hour softballs
But-
coming off of a Roy Halladay start.
But he has precision, my friend. Precision.
I'm just saying.
I feel like I bet you he had really good movement on his ball. Now, it's the only
Yeah.
reason why he could.
Back in the
actually do
70s.
it. Yeah. Whatever. Just saying.
In the 70s, he probably matched Chapman, who throws 100 miles per hour.
Could have.
Coulda,
Definitely
woulda,
could've.
shoulda. I don't think that's a thing. There's no way Jamie Moyer was throwing 100 miles per hour.
All right, now I gotta,
Even in his
I
heyday.
gotta Google it.
Why? Are you looking to like see how fast he's thrown?
Yeah.
Really super quick.
Fastest baseball.
Yeah, this is speed, man.
So how you doing? How you been?
I'm good, you know?
Hey,
It's cool.
hey. I'm not
Just-
the one that has a segment based off of Googling it. I'm just saying.
You have a segment based off the Huffington Post.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I feel like you're stalling so we don't get to your segment because we're really ready to go into your segment right now.
You go into my segment.
You're just going to talk about frickin' the sport thing that you're Googling, so just say it before we go.
I know. I'm on my third link because the first two didn't answer it.
Oh, for the love of God.
The
Do
fastest
not...
pitch ever was 105 miles.
By who?
Andrelos Chapman.
Yeah, Chapman, that's... What? You just said the same thing I said like 2 minutes ago.
It's-
You Googled nothing. You can't Google, sir.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Get
fine,
off
Joe.
Google.
Oh man.
Get
Yeah.
off Google. It's time for Weird News with Gibby.
This is why I said we have somebody's job is to do
Yeah.
this.
It's time. Well, you stick to the weird. It's
I did.
time for Weird News with Gibby.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh man! All right, guys. So I gotta keep this apparently under 15 minutes. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go rapid, quick, fast, quick.
We have a time limit?
Oh,
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just
When
going.
did the time limit happen?
today.
All right, guys.
15 minutes, go.
And
More changes! I don't like surprises! Damn it!
It was in the chat.
the owner of a Manco auto repair shop, guys, is under arrest after
Wait, what did you call the repair shop?
Manco.
Oh, okay.
Mankato.
Okay. I thought you were just maybe mispronouncing AMCO.
No.
Double A? MCO.
Auto repair shop is under arrest after authorities says he was offering employees a bonus
Dildos.
in the form of meth.
Oh,
Well, hell.
god damn 'em. I'm working
I
at the
will
wrong
fix
place.
all these. Did the cars fall apart when they pulled out of the garage? Because they were all on meth.
Wednesday night, agents from Minnesota River Valley Drug Task Force conducted a search warrant of Clear Choice Auto Body Repair Shop at 1676 Star Street in Mankato.
I feel like
I don't know,
commercials
whatever
for
the hell
that
it
place. Like, huh.
This after an employee of Clear Choice told authorities the owner, 40-year-old Jesse.
Ventura. Jesse Ventura. He might be a little-
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Pinkman just because I think it's funny, and his girlfriend Nancy
Ventura.
Jean
Isn't
Ventura.
Jesse's...
Sure.
Jesse's married now?
39. Both of Mentco have been paying employees of Clearwater Choice in meth.
Oh, never mind.
The blue kind, yo. The blue kind.
Jesse Ventura's wife is Teresa. My bad.
Gibby's just so excited he can reference a pop culture
I
thing.
can! It's great, isn't it? It's great. I actually know something. According to a press release at work, at a work meeting on Wednesday, each employee was given an approximately of 1/2 gram of meth as
One
a
meth.
bonus. 1/2 gram. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a rock. I
That's
don't know.
weight.
Purple
Half a
rain.
gram's weight.
It could be a rock. Who knows? It's not me. Sheriff was arrested, or Shift, whatever the hell this guy's last name is. This is why I went with Pinkman. Was arrested on an execution of a warrant for gross misdemeanor driving after cancellation and placed in a Blue Earth County jail. Crazy, I know.
I had nothing to say. I just went,
All right, guys, here we go. We're getting back to another good one. The cruelty of one woman. Cruelty.
The Croyle! It's a new word for
Croyle.
loyal.
Of one woman allegedly showed to her own son is enough to be its own Halloween horror tale.
What? Halloween?
Authorities
Fucking April.
Authorities have charged Jennifer Vargas, 34, a civilian living on a military base in San Antonio, with assault after she allegedly attempted to pull off her son's 6-year-old son's genitals while being angry at him.
Show me your genitals. Your
I
genitals.
wanna see 'em
What?
too.
Hey! Travis Goss is here, successfully avoiding the sports like he always does.
Well, I like to think I'm the norm of this group. And
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
So now's when Tristan needs to come in. Her second's already over, but whatever.
Yeah. Like an hour.
Anyway, so after trying to pull off her 6-year-old's genitals while angry at him, then trying to reattach them with super glue.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You
that
said
works.
Hold on, time out. You said trying to pull off. It sounds like she succeeded.
She didn't pull it completely off, but she tried fixing what she did pull off back. According to a criminal affidavit filed by the FBI, Vargas admitted to agents that on September 27th, after becoming angry at a boy, she grabbed his scrotum as hard as she could, and thereby ripping his sack and causing a laceration.
I do not want a hand job from her. Nope.
Oh, God, no.
Pass.
According
Fucking
to
jaws of life.
The document continued that she applied super glue, chemically known as not going there, and designed for binding solid surfaces, then stuffed the boy's underwear with a paper towel and ordered him to bed.
Go to bed, you bitch!
Bad boy. She
Oh,
sought
yes. Such a bad boy. Oh, yes.
She sought no medical attention for him
Oh,
whatsoever.
my God.
That's because they ask questions and the police get involved.
When the boy's father, U.S. Army Specialist Samuel Simpson, returned home, he found his son in his bedroom crying and discovered the damaged tissue
Is he related to
in the
OJ?
boy's underwear and a severe injury to his scrotum.
Oh.
He took the boy to San Antonio Military Medical Center, where the doctor said he had a 4-centimeter laceration to his scrotum and bruises to his penis.
You can bruise? I guess that makes sense. Oh my God, ow.
She uppercutted as she was, like, leaving. Like, I let go of the scrotum and uppercut to the dick.
He was medicated due to extreme pain, which I assume
Well, I would
have
bet.
to be crazy, and then taken to surgery to repair the damage. He remains currently in his father's custody.
Did they cut off the woman's tits? Like, ha, take this.
Code of Hammurabi?
I read, or I think
cut out her
she only
ovaries?
got like 2 years.
No, eye for an eye that shit.
That's like rape.
Sort of.
Cut
That's
off the
gotta be-
nipple
no,
would be
it's-
the worst feeling she'd
Yeah.
ever have.
I mean, isn't that technically rape?
I'm just saying.
She touched him in an unwanted area,
Violent.
and he's totally traumatized. That's a minimum 15.
Minimum. Yeah, that's true. Technically, she was considered a child pedophile because
Yeah.
she touched a
Pedophile.
6-year-old's penis.
This
I
goes
suppose
you
well
got-
beyond.
She would have got more time than trying to rip his dick off.
Yeah. Like, I've watched enough Law & Order SVU to know that bitch should be getting fried.
Just saying, dude. It's kind of crazy, but it happens sometimes. Who knows?
And that's
Double
the
standard.
That's the U.S. judicial system right there. You're welcome.
The double standard.
All right,
If I
guys.
would have shoved my hand up somebody's vagina and ripped out their uterus, they would have killed me.
A
Hey, Trish, how's
thief-
it going?
A thief was arrested,
Don't
guys.
scare us like that.
A thief was arrested on charges of theft. Theft after buying $700,000 worth of jewelry.
He bought it?
Yeah, that's
Using
not how you
Monopoly
steal
money.
With Monopoly.
Okay, hold, time out.
Someone accepted it?
That's what I was gonna go with.
Police in the United Kingdom said.
Ah,
Oh,
there you go.
well, that makes sense.
Ah,
Bristol
Probably
police
burned.
said that they have arrested 44-year-old Gani Akamo after being accused of switching money bags with fake cash after buying high-end jewelries and diamonds. Akamo was being charged with conspiracy to commit fraud, making false representation, and theft. The Bristol County Court heard that Akamo was behind 3 major jewelry heists, duping businesses with fake cash, aka monopoly money. The first heist unfolded after a group of thieves met with John Kalieja.
Jacob Jingleheimer Smith.
Yeah, I know.
His
right?
name is my name too.
The owner of a high-end jewelry shop in London.
out, the people always shout.
They
There goes
told
John
him.
Jacob Hammerschmidt.
You should be so happy he shouted it before me.
They told him that they were an investor and looking to purchase 5 million euros in diamonds. Akamo
Wait.
then went in to inspect the diamonds. An agreement was reached at a hotel, and a bodyguard used cash counting machine to authenticate the cash. When finished counting the notes, he turned around to put his machine away. That is when Akamo switched the money bags with Monopoly cash.
This further proves my theory that foreign countries have monopoly money.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
Where did he get that much Monopoly money?
Dude, how many boxes would you have to buy? Who knows?
Right?
Unless you only took the... I mean, how much money is technically in there? I mean, there's $500 bills in there.
Yeah, but he's
there's
not.
tons of
It's
them.
not the value of the money. It's the amount of money to fill the bag.
Yeah,
It
but
could have
still,
just been all once. Doesn't matter. He's gonna have to buy thousands of boxes of Monopoly.
Dude,
Yeah.
I can't... I don't have that kind of
Thousands.
information. You can ask him. He's in a jail cell. I mean, I'm just saying.
Is there
Yo,
an
we can be
address?
pen pals.
I was just gonna say we can write him a letter.
Now I wonder if he has a get out of jail free card.
Exactly.
That'd be perfect. Like, yo, I knew this was gonna go down. I had this just in case. I'm out, bitches. Heading to America.
It could possibly
We'd probably let him out for that, actually.
We would, because Hasbro.
Because it would make a good movie.
Actually, it's Parker Brothers.
Oh no!
Oh, snap.
Yeah, you got told.
Alright, guys. A very upset Stockton woman claims she was confronted by a dog owner who was walking her dog while driving a car. In the video, a dog runs alongside the owner's car, tethered by what Amanda Brajagov describes as a rope.
Phrasing.
Her name is probably like Smith, but he completely fucked it up.
Shit happens.
Protocol.
You're going to be a dog owner, a responsible dog owner. Then you must get out and walk your dog. You know, don't be lazy.
Yeah, you fat piece of shit.
The owner of the dog, whose face we've blurred through
What?
the hard.
As you can all see.
Yeah,
Alright,
because everybody
alright,
can
you
see
know
an
what?
audio podcast.
You're
No,
right.
but for real,
you're
did they
right.
actually blur the dog's
But-
face? Like the
but
dog's?
I now have Twitch to share it with my audience.
Oh, you put it in the chat room.
Oh shit!
Look at you on the game!
I'm just saying, man. Jeez, I forgot to put it in there, but I'll put it in there for you guys.
No, we don't need it there. We
Oh.
have it here. Well,
Yeah.
most of us.
Oh, I've seen this. Yeah.
It's pretty funny, isn't it? I think it's hilarious.
Is there a video?
Really?
It's good
I think
stuff.
it's-
Explain yourself.
I
How's
think
that
it's
funny?
ingenious. I think it's ingenious.
To
Yeah,
blur
it
out a
does.
dog's face?
No, just you're
I
walking
bet.
the dog while you're driving. Just hold the leash out and just.
Okay, first of
Yeah.
all,
You
to
can
give
totally-
everybody a good indication, if you've seen the movie Turner and Hooch, there's a scene towards the beginning of the movie where Tom Hanks is walking a dog via the car.
Exactly. It's the easy way, man.
Didn't it happen in Vacation as well?
Probably.
What-
No, that
Kinda
was
they-
more of an accident.
Oh, okay. Well, the same premise. The dog was tied to the car.
Yeah, but you didn't see it happen, though. That's the thing.
Oh, so
But-
it might not have been out there. You don't know.
Did you hear Bumpadre? Or did you see Bumpadre's chat?
Oh no, I gotta keep bouncing back.
That's 15, Gibby. Move on to someone literate.
Well, I don't know if that's me, but alright.
Damn it. Guys, it's so mean to me, man. So Meaning
The
me.
dictator has spoken. Hail, Bompadre.
He's the moderator.
Alright, I'll do one last story.
No, you were.
and then...
The music's already playing. All right, go ahead.
No,
Alright,
Wait. Oh,
Wait,
what? Okay.
What was the story?
Oh.
We need to know
Oh.
what we want to know.
Just read the headline.
with court rulings, sodomy law doesn't apply to cases with unconscious victims.
All right, bring it on.
Yeah.
Tulsa
This sounds like useful
prosecutors
information.
Right.
say they are angry over a ruling by an Oklahoma highest criminal court that states forcible sodomy law doesn't apply when the victim is intoxicated or unconscious.
Doesn't matter how they became unconscious.
No,
Like, would Bill Cosby profit from this?
probably.
Whoa.
The decision by the Oklahoma Court of Criminal Appeals contrasts with a national push to step up enforcement of sexual assault laws and toughen rules of sexual consent. On March 24th, the Courts of Criminal Appeals found that because of the way the state's sodomy law is written, forcibly sodomizing cannot occur when the victim is so intoxicated as to be completely unconscious at the time of the sexual act or oral copulation.
So wait, you can use their mouth too?
Apparently,
Whatever.
guys,
Whatever hole you can find.
And what state is this in?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Damn it.
Oklahoma.
So when Cartman put his penis in Butter's mouth, it was not rape.
No, it wasn't. I'm sorry, guys. It was perfectly legal, guys. Perfectly legal. That's all I'm reading from the story because it's really, really long.
That's
That's a lot of words.
It is. But that's just basically the gist of it. I thought it was quite hilarious. Sorry.
Okay. Well, on that note, it's time to head on down the corner for Frank's Corner.
Jose goes, I live in Oklahoma.
Following interpretation is brought to you by Taste and Good Form.
Tell me something, my friend. You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Wait a minute. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
All right. Tonight, on the corner, I have for you some of the more fucked up cults that you could have been a part of over the course of, I don't know, since the 70s.
Really?
Yeah, since last week I did gangs, I figured why not step it up to cults?
Okay, good one. I like it. I agree. Go with it. Go how you feel. Go how you feel.
Yeah, hopefully my reading goes a little better and I go through semi-quick because evidently we got a 15-minute time limit all of a sudden.
We got a moderator in the chat that does not play around.
No, he
right?
does not. No, he does not.
So anyway, starting, and some of these clans, it's actually most of them aren't many people. Anyway,
Is it Ku Klux?
no, actually they did not make this list. They
No, well, I'm out.
What? I'm out. What's going on?
If they're not on a list, this list can't be that bad.
It clearly can't be on. Yeah.
they qualified for the gang list. That was good enough.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, we start off with the Vampire Clan.
From
Yo.
like Twilight?
You talk about the
close.
Vampire Clan, you die.
Like many
Same.
teenagers, 16-year-old Rod Farrell was obsessed with dark subjects, specifically vampires.
Exactly.
However, Farrell took things a little
Like-
bit further.
The Pharrell?
No, Rod Farrell.
Oh.
I'll call him Rod so you're not confused.
Okay, good, because I immediately went to the song Happy.
I'm so happy.
Rod took things a little bit further by declaring that he was actually a 500-year-old vampire named Visago.
I am 500 years old. Visago.
Though he was born in Kentucky, Visago spent some time living in Eustis, Florida, where
Gibby, are you playing the role of Visago?
Yes, yes I am.
where he met Heather Wendorf. Wendorf was immediately drawn to Rod.
Hey, Rod!
Fascinated by the vampire clan.
Hey, Rod.
I like your vampire shit, Rob.
Yeah, I'm totally making through all 10 of these, I can tell. Where she was fascinated by the vampire clan that he ran back in Kentucky.
Oh, I love chicken. I mean, Kentucky.
The pair
Let's go to
performed
Kentucky.
rituals in which they would drink each other's blood.
Ooh, that blood,
After
that
Rod
blood.
moved back to Kentucky, Wendorf confided in him that she was miserable at home.
Oh, I'm a girl?
Okay, my bad. Didn't realize that one.
So Visago
okay.
soon came up with a solution to save Wendorf. Heather, actually.
Okay.
Saving Windendorf?
Rod and his vampire clan, which consisted of Scott Anderson and 2 teenage girls, unnamed, drove to Heather's house. The girls took the car and brought Wendorf to see her boyfriend so she could say goodbye. Meanwhile, Rod and Anderson walked into the house where Farrell grabbed a crowbar and beat 49-year-old Richard Wendorf to death.
Yeah, fuck you.
assume-
I don't know why I'm still a dude.
I assume
Yeah,
that's her pappy, either that or sugar daddy. It doesn't say.
Fuck you, Pappy.
The pair claimed that they were going to leave 54-year-old Ruth unharmed, but she wandered in, across them in their home, and threw hot coffee at them, so beat her to death.
Just gotta
That's
go
some
for
Manson.
it. Just gotta go for it at that point, you know?
Some Manson family shit.
Just awful. Just
Rod,
awful.
Rod then burned his symbol, the letter V. That's his symbol. Nobody else can have it.
Apparently.
To Richard
What about-
Wendorf's body before stealing his car, picking up the girls, and heading off into the sunset.
What about V for Vendetta? Like, his name is V.
His name is V. His name is V.
That's not my name.
His name is V.
That's not my name.
Did he run off clapping?
Who would have known?
All right, next up, the Fall Rivers Cult, operating in Massachusetts in the late 70s. The Fall Rivers Cult was led by 25-year-old Carl Drew. Drew was a pimp who used sadism to terrify the prostitutes who worked for him.
In Massachusetts?
In Massachusetts.
Huh.
He claimed to be the son of Satan himself and demanded that his orders be followed without question.
Yeah, or I'll sodomize you in Oklahoma.
The group may have had up to 10 members, all of them associated with the Fall River sex trade.
Mm-hmm. I traded with a brother from Philadelphia.
During 1979-1980, they held numerous ceremonies deep in the local woods. During these seances, Drew would speak in different voices and different language. At first, the rituals involved the normal stuff, sex, drugs. Then eventually,
Rock and roll.
Then it eventually grew to human sacrifices.
Yes! That's when you know you made it!
Yeah.
The first
As soon as we make it, we're sacrificing someone on Twitch.
Yes, we are. I think it's Ashley. Ashley, do you volunteer?
The first lucky unvirgin was a 19-year-old prostitute, Donna Levescu.
Levesque?
Levescu.
I
Her
think
hands
it's
were
Triple
bound
H.
and her head was beaten with a rock.
Oh, only with one rock or two?
It just says
What
zero.
is
It's
wrong
very,
with you?
very
So-
symbolic how many rocks you use. I'm just saying.
The second murder tied to the cult was that of Barbara Raposa in November of 1979. Her body was found on a pile of stones resembling a crude altar. Her skull had been crushed and her hands had been bound.
Just a wee bit.
The cult's third victim was 22-year-old Karen Marsden, who was killed in February 1980. Marsden had been present at the murder of Levesque. How do we settle on a name for that? Levesque?
Levesque.
We'll
Which
go with
apparently
that.
terrified her so much that she decided to go to the Popo.
Oh, that Pope. You don't do that, yeah. Once you're in the clan, you can't just back out.
On that fateful night, Marsden's head was beaten in with a rock. Before Drew broke her neck with his bare hands.
Okay, we'll go with that.
According to cult devotee and prostitute Robin Murphy, Drew finally handed her a knife and ordered her to slit Marsden's throat. Drew then cut an X into Marsden's chest and used her blood to mark an X on Murphy's forehead. Finally,
Said-
Drew pulled and kicked at Marsden's head until it came off.
Just once or twice. How powerful was that kick?
Well, he just kind of kept going at it.
Just kept
He's no-
going at it. Eventually, you just took care of it. Business. All right.
He's no Pele, so.
I just
Definitely
had to
not
ask.
bending it like Beckham.
All right, next up is the Carny Cult.
Oh, wait, what?
The Carny Cult. Yes, it's what you would think. William Anthony Alt was working for Traveling Carnival in the U.S.
Oh my God.
His co-workers Jimmy Penick, Mark Goodwin, and brothers Keith and
Penick.
David Lawrence were involved in a satanic cult. and Alt wanted to join. I want to be part of your gang. When the cult rejected him, Alt turned to blackmail. He knew about a murder of an 18-year-old boy in Fulton County, Georgia, committed by Pinnock and Keith Lawrence earlier that year.
Yeah, okay.
However, the cult had a different plan to ensure Alt wouldn't talk. On September 25th, 1991, after the carnival had closed, the 5 men were driven to a secluded area, and Alt was asked to lie on a makeshift altar.
Lie on a makeshift altar? Okay. That's cool. That sounds
Please,
about
lay
right.
down. You'll be okay.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about
You want
it.
me to lay down right now?
The 4 cult members then tied and gagged him. Keith Lawrence said a prayer to Satan before Pinnock picked up a knife and cut Alt from his neck to his stomach.
Wow, alright. That sounds about right.
The men then took turns cutting his abdomen and chest, making an inverted cross.
Stabby, stabby, stabby.
Meagle. Boom, boom.
Finally, Pinnock asked Alt if he was ready to die before slitting his throat. Don't know Alt's answer, don't know. The 4 men later cut off Alt's head and hands and tried to burn them before throwing his body in a field.
Hey,
Then-
what's wrong with that?
Then they took the money Alt had on him and went to Arby's.
Arby's.
I wish I was making that last part up, but they went to Arby's.
I
They
need some
needed the
curly
meat.
fries. I need some curly fries.
According to our moderator in the chat, it's been 10 minutes and you're only 3 in, Frank. You suck.
Oof. Wow, Frank. I'm sorry.
Why do I even come on the show anymore?
I don't know.
We're wondering the same
little
thing, dude. We're
rated.
wondering
Is it-
the same thing.
It's a dictator in the chat room saying it. I guess he has a
I try to
stopwatch.
bring some new stuff. I try to bring up some new stuff. Nobody cares. Anyway. Well, fine. This one's not really that informational. Anyway,
So you
this
finally
was in
agree.
Mexico. Personification of death. Blah blah blah. 10-year-olds went missing. Blah blah blah. 55-year-old went missing. Blah blah blah. Grandma did it. Moving on. Superior Universal Alignment.
I kind of like your speed version. It's really sarcastic and mean.
This happened in Brazil. Oh no, a whole bunch of young boys disappeared, about 19, none older than 15. They found a bunch of bodies missing their dicks. Nobody really gave a shit. These crazy fuckers were like, anybody that was born after 1981 had to die. Moving on.
Yo, you 1981 fool, you gotta die. You gotta die. We got
Moving on.
all
Black Jesus. Yeah, exactly how.
What?
This dude was like, yo, I'm part of this church. And they're like, no, fuck off. He's like, fuck you. I'm Black Jesus. He went off, got 6,000 members, and was like, dude, bring it. I'm gonna fuck all y'all. He had
You all gonna die, son. You all gonna die.
Frank, is that your
430
gangster
customers
talk?
at one point. Eventually, he decided that he had to kill some people, so he killed 13-year-old Rita and fucked her mother and him drank the blood.
Yo, I killed your daughter now, son.
Eventually, the villagers got sick of this dictatorship. Was like, yo, fuck you, sent him to jail. He broke out, was like, yo, fuck y'all. Killed another girl. Then the village decided, fuck you, killing you, Black Jesus.
Okay, time out.
It would have been
Time
much
out.
better if you said, then he went and fucked a dad. I'm just saying.
Time out. You need, in your spare time, to take Wikipedia articles and write them the way you're saying them now. So there's the Wikipedia story and then the Frank story, which is so much better and more entertaining.
It is. It's so great. So great. So good. So good. So good.
I still have to finish here. Russian teen satanic cult of the mid-2000s. So, in Russia, not much else to do. 18s, getting their hormones all fucking crazy and shit, decide to go hang.
My hormones all going off the charts.
They decide, hey, we're gonna go fucking party in the forest. You bitches come with. They're like,
We're
here,
a
drink.
party.
And they're like, hey, drink this shit and beat the fuck out of him, stabbed him 666 times.
Take your tops off. Take your tops off.
Then fucking decided to eat part of them and throw their legs and arms around.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Are you reading my biopic? It sounds like an awfully familiar story from the mid-2000s.
Maybe. Alright, Jeffrey Lungin's farm. This dude was like, hey, I'm gonna be a minister, but I have different ideas. And the Mormons were like, no, fuck off, dude, you're fucking nuts. So he's like, fine, fuck you, I'm going to fucking Ohio and get my own fucking crew going. So he's like, yo, I got like 20 of my own bitches, and we're gonna start doing it the way I want. So then they started paying him in everything that they fucking had. Like, here's my paycheck, here's everything, we worship you. Then there's this family, the Averys, that were like, dude, you seem like a pretty cool guy controlling all these people.
Yeah.
So they came in, and they're like, oh no, this is too tough for me, I don't like this, I'm going to the police. Then Lundgren's like, oh, fuck y'all, and killed him.
Dolph Lundgren?
Oh, fuck y'all, son. You can't deal with that, son.
Jeffrey Lundgren. Moving on. The Ripper's crew. Yes. This is a spin-off of Jack the Ripper, like you could tell. So we're in Chicago.
We're in Chicago, guys. The Windy City, blowing through the air.
All of a sudden, 28-year-old Linda Sutton was missing without her left tit.
Dude,
Fuck, you're missing your goddamn tit.
God, man, it just got up and ran away.
Gibby, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so this was just the first of 18 murders of them missing their goddamn tit. You know, the police
Just
were like, what the
one,
fuck
just
is going
one.
on?
Just
So
one.
it turns out that these brothers were like, hey, we're gonna fucking rape girls and cut off their tit as some sort of weird thing, and we'll piss all over it and eat the tit to Satan.
Oh my.
Satan, guys, to Satan.
Oh.
I love it, man.
And last but not least is the Children of Thunder.
They donate to charities.
Brothers Glenn and Tyler, he goes by Tyler, and Justin Heltzer were born a Mormon family, and we're like, yo, dude, we don't like this Mormon lifestyle. We want to fuck bitches, get laid, and do drugs. So they started doing that. And they're like, yo, we need to start making a little bit more money. So they try to figure out this little Ponzi scheme where they can fuck over old people.
I need that dough, yo. I need that dough.
One of the brothers was like, yo, I'm an investment banker. I know where rich old people are. So they picked these two old fuckers like, yo, let's get them over here. We'll drug them with roofies and sign this check over to us. So they did that, and the bank was like, no, that ain't real. So they flipped out and killed the people, and like, oh shit, what do I do? My girlfriend knows about this. So they kill that bitch too. And they're like, fuck, what do I do? Her mom knew about this and killed that bitch too. Then, after all this killing, somebody's like, hey, people are missing, and they got caught. Thank you. That's Frank's Corner.
I feel like you gotta get away from clans and gangs because it's making you very angry, sir.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my god.
That or that little bird that keeps honking in the middle of your segment.
Fucking drop
Great.
the mic.
He helps. He helps, doesn't he?
The entire chat room is saying, shut the fuck up, Gibby.
Why? I was making it better.
No, according to them, you made it worse.
Oh, liars.
That's why I told you to shut the fuck up. I was on a roll, and you just didn't shut up.
I say we got the smartest people in the world who are in the chat right now. You guys rock.
I agree.
Because they learned to hate Gibby quick.
Yeah.
They picked this up real quick.
Hashtag kick Gibby.
They all love me.
You have a weird sense of love.
I do.
I know.
It is good, isn't it?
It made me laugh. Well, on that note, it's time to head to Capitol Hill with Mr. Nicholas Andrew.
Just one Nicholas or two Nicholases?
What do you got for us today, Nick? Nick?
Nicholas.
Did we kill Nick?
I hope.
I think we might have.
We might
No,
have.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm alive. I'm alive. Capitol
He's
Hill is a
alive!
dangerous
I
place,
got to unmute his
especially with the
mic.
thoughts that I have around these fucking Republicans.
Oh,
Mid
snap.
primary season, small update right now. Let's see. Speaking of Republicans, there seems to be trouble over there in their paradise, as you would call it. In realization of the impending extinction event that could be a Donald Trump presidency, candidates Cruz and Kasich have joined forces, so to speak. They've done so in hopes to avoid a national, perhaps even international crisis. Under the slogan #NeverTrump, Texas Senator Ted Cruz and Ohio Governor John Kasich have decided to focus their respective attentions on the individual upcoming primaries for which they have the best chance of beating Trump. For Cruz, this means all of his time and $1 million worth of TV ad space is spent on Indiana, where 57 delegates are up for grabs, 30 going to the statewide winner, and 27 divided up amongst the winners of each of the 9 congressional districts. Cruz and Kasich are both hoping that a big Indiana win for Cruz will slow the rolls of the Trump train.
I had seen that. I was watching CNN before the show, which means I got old somewhere along the lines. And I did see where they were making the pack, and they kept going to Kasich, saying, oh, so Trump said you're colluding, and like Kasich seemed blindsided by it, and Ted Cruz is like, well, Kasich left, vote for me.
I smell collusion.
Right?
That's Trump's reaction is it's all collusion. But as per the agreement or collusion, as Trump would call it, Kasich has stopped all campaigning for Indiana and focusing instead on Oregon and New Mexico, where he is believed to be in a good position to beat Trump.
All
The
right.
agreement, of course, does not directly help either candidate get nominated. However, it does greatly decrease the chances or increase the chances of preventing a Trump
But-
clinch nomination, which improves the likelihood of contested nomination at the convention in Cleveland
I
this
question
July.
it directly helps them because the only way that both of them are mathematically eliminated, aren't they?
That's
No.
what he said.
That's what I just said. If they
Yeah.
stop Trump has not clinched the nomination yet.
Yeah, but I'm just
So
saying
if they win enough of the rest of the 15 primaries, then it goes to a contested nomination
correct.
in July. In
I'm
which
saying
case,
if they
one
did
of them
not-
can be nominated.
But I'm trying to say if they don't do that, neither of them can be elected if they try doing it like the normal way.
Correct. It doesn't directly help them get nominated because neither of them can win the clinch. However, it indirectly helps them because it brings it to the
second ballot.
contested convention, and then the party has to vote.
Yep. If you want to get a kind of glimpse of what's going to happen, watch House of Cards Season 4.
House of Cards Season 4.
Yeah. They kind of do it in that. So.
Yes.
I didn't know
I believe
that.
so. Yeah, it's very good. I haven't finished Season 4 yet, so no spoilers, but
It's really good.
I haven't
very good so
started.
far.
It's a good show. I imagine that's what Nick's going to be like when he starts running for president.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. And on the Democratic side of the hill, a quick glance might indicate a loss of steam for Senator Bernie Sanders following the loss in New York, and with polls suggesting upcoming losses in both Pennsylvania and Maryland primaries, many political analysts are sitting back and waiting for Bernie to concede the nomination. In doing so, it would be expected that he pushes the incredible mass of youth voters he's amassed behind Hillary to keep the Democrats in the Oval Office. However, it does not seem to be the case. While Bernie openly acknowledges that his path to victory is narrow, he is not ready to concede yet. There are still 15 primaries left, and he hasn't lost yet.
Oh, what's that home?
Although he
It's
is
true.
running as a Democratic candidate, it is widely known and accepted that Bernie is, for all case and points, an independent. But due to strict and unfair, in my and many other opinions, rules for independents to be permitted to debate, he has all but forced to be run Democratic. Which brings me to tonight's discussion topic, the fall of the two-party system.
Yes.
Discuss.
Burn it to the ground.
In fact, there has been a steady increase over the past few decades of openly independent politicians, and what's more, there are correspondingly more and more cross-party votes on issues. By that I mean Dems and Republicans are more likely to vote contrary to classical party politics in favor of an issue-by-issue stance. Discuss.
Well, I think it's should be noted that if you look at historically at the Republican Party, where they are now is where the Democratic Party was almost 100 years ago. If you think about it, the Republicans are the one who wanted to abolish slavery, and then the Democratic ones were like, no, we like our slaves. So it's been a complete flip-flop, and the two-party system just isn't working, especially with big money backing it.
Right.
Big money, like Bernie.
I need that money, guys. I need that money.
I think that's how Bernie talks, yeah.
Probably, yeah. Getting close to it.
It's true. I mean, it's definitely a broken system.
I just realized I exited out of the chat room.
Oh, it absolutely is. They can't even pass a bill on an issue.
Mhm.
There's not been a single issue bill in, as far as I've been alive, I know that. Every time
Yep.
an issue comes up, one party, in order to get it voted, the one party will say, well, we'll accept this
have
if
to
you add this
concede
to
on
it.
Yeah,
And then, then they have to add this to that. And now you have gun laws and abortion laws and
Yeah.
bestiality laws all in the same bill. And
Which-
those are at least two different things.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, there are so many sitcoms on HBO, Hulu, all that stuff that pokes and prods at these flaws in the government system we deal with. And the one, like, God, I'm going to sound a lot like Bernie, but 1% is being representative on that hill rather than the majority. So, because if the majority goes, all right, I really don't care about gay marriage. Well, if the majority said they didn't care about gay marriage, that they can go and do it, why isn't it legal across the country? Because the majority said so. And this is a democracy. So, bam. That's my
I
deepness.
can't handle this right now, guys. Can't
I know.
handle this.
Fart joke.
Please.
It's that Baconator coming up.
Oh, yeah, baby.
But it's true. But it stresses the importance of why you should go out and vote. New Jersey's coming up soon.
Oh God, yes.
Yes, it is.
Unfortunately, I'm registered as an independent, so I'm
That's the same
void.
thing. So yeah, so you can't.
Yeah, and that's again on the rules
is
against independence.
stupid.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Literally
that
stupid.
You need to be declared a party to vote for your party. That all the primaries are closed. That's how you don't represent the public. I think I think the last poll was about 56% of the voting population of the United States is independent. The majority of the United States isn't in a party because the parties don't stand for anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Besides the whole primary, that's one of the downfalls of the primary. The dumbest primary I saw, and God, it scares me that I'm agreeing with Trump, was Colorado, where they didn't hold elections. They grabbed the 54 delegates or whatever the hell the number was and said, "All right, you guys vote," and it went to Cruz. So nobody except for those 54 people in the entire state of Colorado got a voice.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. There's the whole thing with the electoral college is also ridiculous. It's unnecessary at this day and age.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I know that one has to vote, but it sucks to know that. Yes, I guess your one vote counts, but it doesn't really.
Yeah. If you lived in the state of New Jersey, you have not been able to vote Republican since Ronald Reagan.
Pretty much.
Did not matter. It has always been a blue state, regardless of what you've chosen.
The thing I don't understand, though, is with the technology we have now, why do you have to sign over an entire state to a particular person?
It's archaic,
why
just like most of our laws.
Because the federal and state and local governments don't want to put the upfront cost to establish the infrastructure to do a nationwide popular vote. We have the technology, they just don't want to do the work.
Meh, lazy people.
Well, it's why we fight the same moral stances we fight today against some of the laws. Like what's happening down south with the whole transgender laws and all that stuff where people are like, well, no.
I walked past the television the other day and I saw Trump on there and some other people in there interviewing him, and I heard the words gender war. That's what our fucking society has come to. That's how retarded people are. A fucking gender war. They don't realize that in 476 years, if we survive extinction events in about 200 years, the last gender-specified human is going to die, and we're all going to be genderless anyway. They can't think far enough ahead.
Yeah, and considering the rest of the world is very progressive and have just moved past these issues and are focusing on more valid issues, like, oh my God, we're going bankrupt.
That would be a nice one to focus on, but we can't do that. Too much work.
Argument with the transgender bathrooms or transgenders being used whatever bathroom they identify with. The problem isn't whether or not they can use the bathroom they identify with. All bathrooms should be co-ed, should be unisex. The problem is that in our society we have rapists and assaulters. That's the problem. Isn't someone is in the bathroom they shouldn't be in. The problem is that people can't go to the bathroom in safety in general.
Without Gibby.
Right.
Without Gibby lurking in the corner.
Possibly.
You hear that noise in the stall. You're done.
It sounded like a stall was opening. Rape.
Squeeze your hands underneath the toilet stall. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, if your foot kicks my foot, I can come over and sex you.
Exactly.
I think that's how it works.
Isn't that the glory hole test?
That's the code.
Not that I would know about glory holes. I mean, what? I mean, hi, politics.
Do they have those in Iowa?
No, we just have
They
fields.
have them on Capitol Hill.
Kind of open.
They got prostitutes on Capitol Hill, too. So, now that we have wrapped up politics, thank you, Nick, for bringing the group back to a realistic and educational stance.
Hey, I was bringing knowledge and nobody gave a shit.
You brought the gangster.
It's all about balance. You gotta keep it balanced.
Breathe, dude.
Just saying, I was giving a history lesson.
Well, on that note,
Yes.
it's time for Celeb News with me.
No!
For my close-up.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Fight my shiny metal ass.
Yeah, bitch! And here we go.
In the first little bit of celeb news I have for you tonight, Michael Strahan is leaving live. It was reported last week that this fall, Michael will be moving to Good Morning America on ABC, leaving his old talk show with Kelly Ripa in the past. Stemming from the announcement was a complete blindside to Ripa, who had no knowledge of the Strahan GMA negotiations taking place. Kelly would soon go on to take a few personal days off that were quote-unquote scheduled, but through the bitterness, Michael and Kelly returned to live yesterday, putting on one good show and completely showing the world that they are great actors. Also, last week,
Yay.
the world mourned. Two different worlds, depending what you're a big fan of.
Three,
If you're
really.
a big fan, well, what was the third?
Well, we'll get into it. Just go. I'll let you know.
Okay. The first world, if you're in the music world, the legendary Prince passed away on April 21st at 9:43 a.m. The Carver County Sheriff Office received a 911 phone call requesting that an ambulance be sent to Prince's home at Paisley Park. The caller initially told the dispatch that Prince was unconscious, then moments later said he was dead. Emergency responders found Prince unresponsive in an elevator and performed CPR, but were unable to revive him. He was pronounced dead at 10:07 a.m. He was 57 years old. The second death that rocked the world last week was a sports entertainer known as China. On April 20th, 2016, China was found dead at her home in Redondo Beach, California. She had been taking medication for anxiety and insomnia. A statement was posted to her Twitter confirming her death. And what was the third one?
Doris Roberts.
Didn't we say that last week?
See, I was unclear.
She died
if
the
we did.
same week, though.
Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
last Monday.
Yeah. You're right. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, those are there too.
To be fair, Travis, I was unsure about that too because I brought that up. Like, did we cover that?
But shouldn't we be talking about Eustace Bad? And how
Who?
he died? Eustace?
Who's Eustace?
The voice of Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Oh, he passed away?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's so
man.
sad.
Yeah, that's my childhood right there. Stupid dog.
That's your life.
Yeah, I know. I'm Eustace, just not 90.
Really? Whoa. Well,
75.
Well, Beasley is about as scared as Courage, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my god. Is my household Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Mm-hmm.
I am calling Beasley Courage from now on.
Courage, courage, courage.
Another bit of celebrity news that's not as depressing. Billy D. Williams. His mug is coming soon to a can near you, because he is now the face of his old go-to beverage,
Colt
45.
Malt liquor.
Yeah, baby. Lando Calrissian is reprising his role as the malt liquor spokesman, but this time his signature smirk and mustache are going to be blasted all over the can, because why the fuck not? It works every time. Billy D faced heavy criticism when he first signed on to promote Colt 45 back in the 80s. Back then he responded with, quote, "I drink, you drink, hell, if marijuana was legal, I'd appear for a commercial for that too." Liga. My contacts are dirty. Suck it.
No problem.
Oh,
I wouldn't
yeah.
put
It's
past
not,
him
you
to say it
can't
like that.
read. Okay.
I missed one word during an entire segment. Shut up, Gibby.
Just saying, I'm just saying.
And last bit of celeb news I've got for you tonight. Nathan Fillion
He died.
was photographed while on set for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which is due out May 5th, 2017. He is reportedly playing Simon Williams, a.k.a. Wonder Man, but Marvel Studios has yet to confirm that this is true. There's speculation, but it has not been confirmed yet.
What I want to know, though, is at the end of the first film, if it's true that Howard the Duck is going to be in Volume 2.
Good question. But no.
I think they weren't they?
But no.
I
Yeah.
could have sworn they were filming something with him.
Well, yeah, because the reason I say this is because I watched at the end of Marvel movies, when the credits are finished, there's like some sort of like a spoiler scene about what's going to happen in the next film. And Howard the Duck was in that scene. I was like, dude, this is going to be cool.
Well, didn't they? I believe Marvel was in talks to bring back the one shots because they haven't really done a Marvel one shot in a while.
I heard that Howard the Duck was going to be in a one shot.
Huh.
I can see that then.
I don't know if if he is in Guardians 2. I don't think it's going to be a prominent role. It's probably going to be like another Easter egg role. But I did hear that he's supposed to do a little one shot.
You gotta love those Easter eggs.
And I think they're supposed to do another one shot with Ben Kingsley, Mandarin.
Awesome.
Nice, good. They need to, because it was awesome how they rectified the mistake. It's like they filmed Iron Man 3 and said, no, that's the direction we really want to go with, and then they got shit for it, and they were like, well, let's release this one shot, and it'll fix everything.
Well, yeah, there's because at the end of the one shot that he was in, he got the real Mandarin, right? They made a notion to him, and this is supposed to be in the second one shot. They're going to actually introduce the real Mandarin, and he's going to play a part somewhere down the line in MCU.
Good. They need to, because the Mandarin was a good villain from Iron Man. Unfortunately, I don't think Iron Man will ever get to go one-on-one with him in his own movie, but
Probably not.
that was good, because Downey Jr. is going to want way too much money.
And well, he's gonna want the same thing he's got now, which is a percentage of the film, and they're not gonna want to do that anymore.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, folks. There's another one in the books. Let's go around the table, see what everyone's up to, and then sign off for the night. Frank, we'll start with you, buddy.
Me? Oh, golly. Follow us on the Twitters at The Dace Man Show. Check out the website, dacemanshow.com. And I guess I'll take part of it, but you can catch me sometimes right here on the Twitchers thing. Well, if you're already here, you already know. Dace Man and Friends.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah!
What do you got going on, Gibby?
Please email me at dacemanshow@gmail.com. I will respond, unfortunately, because that's my job. And if you want Dace, I am his. Definitely go to Dace.
Bitch.
You got an email. Dace, you got an email. Dace, you got an email.
No. It's Dace. There's a copyright infringement on YouTube. Then nothing else when it's important stuff.
Technicalities.
He got better. He's getting better.
Technicalities.
Before it was just like, we got another copyright thing. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you.
Well, I wasn't gonna actually open the email. I didn't think it was actually a necessity to actually open up. Oh,
Yeah.
we got a copyright thing against us.
You open it up and it just says you're blocked in Germany. I'm not trying to entertain the Germans here, man.
I am.
That would be.
I actually had to take down a channel, or I had to take down a video on my YouTube channel because of that whole thing too. It was Germany. What's so great about Germany?
I had to take down Ratchet and Clank. It got
Flagged.
banned around the whole world.
It did.
Yeah, it's a bunch
It's
of.
not my
crap.
fault. Fucking NBC Universal's phoning it in on the movie, and basically the game is the movie with all their cutscenes. But fuck you, NBC. Travis, what do you got going on?
Well, I was just alluding to that. I have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/user/rose-colored let's play. And let's see, just got done DuckTales here recently. Bringing back some Honey Pop as well because, well, getting close to the end of that game. And just got a little game called Fallout 4. I might just bring that to my channel. There's a lot of cool things going on here, and also now my videos are being featured on Dace Man's YouTube channel. So thank you for that, by the way. That's awesome.
Woohoo! Welcome to the family.
Thank you, sir.
It's really creepy.
It is.
We have a
One
Gibby.
of us.
I just like touching people's penises.
See? He makes it really creepy.
I do.
And
Good at it.
okay, you can do that with me, Gibby. That's fine, but no docking. I'm just saying.
Aww. Why not?
And lastly, Mr. Andrew, what do you have going on?
Well, speaking of Fallout 4, since it was so lovingly brought up, make sure you stay on Twitch this Friday. I'm home all day after I get my car repaired, and there's a very good chance we'll be playing Fallout 4 and blowing shit up all over the place. Or, if you're lucky, I'll pop in Dark Souls 3, and you can watch me die over and over and over and over and over and over again on the first
That-
boss.
I know that feeling.
Spoilers, 3 minutes into the game, before you're even allowed to level up, there's a boss. It took me an hour to beat. It's going to be a fun time, so check it out.
I despise Dark Souls 1 and 2, so I feel your pain. All right, now it's time for me. You've heard most of the plugs, but the main one is go to www.thedacemanshow.com. Follow yours truly on the Dace Man Show at the Twitters, bam, bam, bam.
Twitters.
So, and I'm pretty sure we said subscribe to the YouTube, youtube.com/DaceManShow. I know Bompadre, our moderator, and pretty much he is the chief operating
Leader?
officer.
Like,
Yeah.
shit.
He is just making us work harder than anyone has ever made us work before. He is giving you most of the links in the chat. Thank you so much, Bumpanda. So, I guess with that being said, it's
I'm so
kinda
glad we
time to-
don't pay him.
Yeah.
Shh. He might catch
But I
on.
think it's-
Hold on.
right? I think it's time for that to wrap up the show. So, for the few,
Oh, proud
for the proud,
for today's
and for the-
heckler.
really?
And the chickens.
There it is! See you guys next Tuesday.